Hello and welcome back to this week's episode of ClanGen. We are here with TalonClan. TalonClan is our evil clan who we are prioritizing basically all of the traits you don't normally want to see in this game, with our leader being Bloodthirsty and our deputy being Sneaky, just to name a few examples. So we are currently at Moon 2, which is still in New Leaf, and we're going to be proceeding into Moon 3 and beyond this episode. We will hopefully be able to continue with relatively minor events. If you want to see the settings that we're playing on, please see the first episode for that, because there is a very good chance that we just get decimated in a couple of patrols here. So we're going to go ahead and time skip one moon without any further ado and see what awaits us. Oh, a lot. Okay. Let's see what happened. So Cypress Burrow finds an abandoned kit and names him Fawn Kit. Ooh. Cliffstar calls the clan to meeting and declares Daisy Paw to be a warrior. She is now Daisy Pelt and is celebrated for her energy. Daisy Pelt, the newly named warrior, finds a lavender flower while out on a walk and decides to wear it. One Paw has reached the age of 6 moons and has been made an apprentice with Drake Snout as her mentor. Running Cart got a rotting nose, fitting, and Model Paw has healed well from her bite wound. So I'm just going to go ahead and see if anybody got any super negative effects here. So we did start off the first few moons with strictly positive effects, but now that we're moving into Moon 3, we're seeing a bit more of an even distribution as cats are starting to grade on one another. Oh, this is Daisy Pelt. Okay, so she ended up being righteous, which isn't necessarily what we're hoping to see. But if she starts to go super against the clan's morals, she'd just be either kicked out of the clan or kicked out of the clan in harsher ways. And this must be little Fawn Kit. Aw, sweet little Fawn Kit who is a newborn. Let's see what her history is. Okay, so it looks like Fawn Kit was born into a kitty pet life, but was brought to the clan. The current running theory for abandoned kittens is that they are being stolen from others to help bolster this new clan's numbers, because it's easier to brainwash them when they're young, you know? So it's probably less likely that she was brought here willingly, and more so that there was just a good opportunity to take the kit. Okay, so let's see. We currently don't have anybody in Star Clan. Cliffstar wants to go on a hunting patrol. Drake's out. Our deputy leaves camp and doesn't tell anybody. Ragged Song has a foul taste of bitter herbs in his mouth. Cypress Burrow stumbles, never quite able to get their words quite right. Running Cart is in the medicine cat den. Den out, den and minor. Okay. I'm still not fully sure. Oh, very nice. I'm still not fully sure how all this works. But you can see from the first episode this was completely barren, but now we're starting to actually see things materialize here. So Running Cart's just been grooming, trying to feel better. Daisy Pelt really wants to honor the warrior code, which again is a little ironic for a cat that is in a clan of bloodthirsty hooligans. Model Paw is feeling nervous, which after your first outing out, I'm not surprised. One Paw is also vengeful, and can see how busy their mentor is, which is ironic seeing as Drake's now just snuck out without telling anybody. And Sunny Kit, our last little kit here, is playing with the stick. Oh, except for Fawn Kit, who is still looking around the camp. Okay. So, since Daisy Pelt did become a warrior, we're going to send her out on patrol by herself. The apprentices are probably going to be prioritized for training, and everybody else can do hunting and border patrols, but we'll see what we actually end up doing here. Okay, so you have to go out by yourself. You can go out hunting. And she manages to catch a rabbit. which is a great start. Ragged Song can go out by himself again. And manages to get some wild garlic while getting a little bit of sun in. So let's go ahead. I'm actually like really reluctant to send out all of the cats like this in one patrol because we have to proceed and we have extinction events on, so there is just a high likelihood that they're just gonna all get wiped out by a storm or something, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. Also, sorry if you hear anything in the background. There's construction going on every time I can record. So, let's see. New fighting techniques. Yep, that sounds about right. Model Paw really gets into it and is praised for their focus and enthusiasm. Excellent. Alright, so these last two are just going to go on border patrol. We catch scent of a large dog, which we have to proceed. We send a message back. It's stressful, but we are all safe. Excellent. Okay. Let's go ahead. So at 4 moons, Sunny Paw has reached the age of 6 moons and is main apprentice, and Daisy Pelt is their mentor. Running Cart no longer has a running nose. Okay. So in 2 more moons, we'll be going through cat relationships to see who all could become mates. But for the first part here, I'm a little reluctant about Sunny Kit, or Sunny Paw now, sorry, being under Daisy Pelt because righteous. I don't know if that's a trait we want passing down. And cats can be influenced by their mentors. Yeah, so like example here, Daisy Pelt became a great teacher because of Running Cart, which, because everybody basically has good or great teacher, we're gonna have a lot of that naturally until RNG basically dictates that we're getting something else. So let's see, Clistar and our deputy Drakesnap both have apprentices. Okay, I think I will keep them under Daisy Pelt for now. I don't really think we have super great options to continue with the clan being what it is without Clistar or Drakesnout, and they both already have an apprentice. I think it's fine if a cat named Sunny Paw is a little bit immune to the goings-on of the darker sides of the clan, especially since, you know, we're 4 moons into this and they haven't shown their true colors yet. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, the very first patrol we actually encounter another clan in, we go to war, but we'll just have to see. We'll send our medicine cat out. They managed to gather a lot of blackberry. And here we go. So while walking along the border, your patrol notices the Rift Clan patrol renewing their scent marks up ahead. So per the stipulations with this clan, we have to pick antagonize. So we stand tall and approach them with insults and threats. They need to be sure how strong we are. Model Paw spits and hisses until the other patrol leaves the area, intimidated by how your patrol is acting. And not unexpectedly, relationships with Rift Clan have worsened. So let's go ahead, patrol again. Cypress Burrow can go with them. We don't manage to catch anything though. Lastly, we'll go training. Alright, so we encounter a badger set. Sunny Paw carefully practices padding around in the pitch dark and the dim where the light from the entrance still reaches, with their eyes shut, all of it. It's definitely easier in bigger burrows than the ones rabbits make, and it's good to train where no one can see them faceplant. Time for our next moon. Clistar finds a warrior from Rye Clan named Sparkthorn, who asks to join the clan. Sparkthorn was running over the hills when they tripped over their own legs and hit the ground hard. I'm just going to take a quick look and make sure nobody's got any clear feuds or relationships forming. If you want to read that, now is definitely your chance. So all that is there. Okay, let's see what Sparkthorn looks like. I can definitely see why Sparkthorn wanted to join this clan. Bloodthirsty, excellent fighter. Backstory, disgraced deputy. Okay, let's see what her history is. Sparkthorn was cast out of their old clan for some transgression that they're not keen on talking about. So my guess is that she was showing her true colors, and she was kicked out of her clan because no clan in their right mind usually likes to have those traits and qualities being passed down or in a position of power, but here I think she's gonna fit in just fine. So let's go ahead and save so I don't lose her. Cliffstar is sparring. Drakesnout is feeling quite lazy. Ragged Song is trying some herbs. Let's actually see what our herb stock is looking like. We're definitely starting to build that up a bit, which is good because Ragged Song's all on his own there. Sparkthorn's looking around the new place. Cypress Burrow's looking forward to today. Running Heart is assigned to Dawn Patrol. Daisy Pelt is always cheering loudest of any cat at naming ceremonies, so maybe she's just very proud to be in her clan instead of righteous. Model Paw is cheering at the birds in the trees above. One Paw is wondering if they'd be a good swimmer. Sorry, just looking at their experience. Sunny Paw is craving bowl, and Fawn Kit is feeling content. Sprained, so they cannot work. So she's just wandering the tunnels, probably trying to get a feel for things, which I could see a cat that's not used to being down in a dark tunnels, tripping over herself and getting hurt somewhere in their confines pretty easily. But I do hope she heals up since she's already a little bit on the older side, and I really like her as a character already for this. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's get these guys out on patrol. I don't know if like hands-on experience is actually better to raise their experience, but let's just stick with the training. And they get better. Let's do the same for One Paw. Oh, they see a herd of bison moving through the territory. I really like these little experiences. So One Paw has their view blocked by the long grass and flat ground. But the rumble they feel through their paw heads, the footsteps, the bellows so loud they can be felt through the ground, it all just stresses how huge the thunder beasts are. I just really, really like that imagery. Okay, let's go ahead and send these two out. They can go hunting. They found the mouse and got an easy kill. Looks like Ragged Song's experience did level up, so that's nice. So Ragged Song is looking for more ragwort, and they did manage to find it, even if they don't like its current flowering state. And last two have to go on patrol for the border. So there's some suspicious paw prints. And then they find a rogue who they accurately send screaming off the territory. Okay, so it's time for Moon 6. This is going to be a big moon just because not only due to the time skip, but we're going to be selecting mates and potentially be getting kits this go. In future moons anyway. So let's see. Alrighty, so a clanmate gave One Paw some bluebells and they decide to wear them. Model Paw got a small sprain when they weren't looking where they were going. Model Paw is going to be really delayed on their training. One Paw's gotten fleas, which can definitely spread across the clan, so that's a little worrying. As the herb stores are inspected, it's noticed that some tansy went bad, so we lost some tansy. And I'll be scrolling through the relationships here and just see if there's anything really noteworthy for myself. But if you want to read through, you can. And if you have any patterns that you're noticing here, please feel free to leave a comment about that in the comment section to see how cats' relationships develop and deepen as we go. Let's also take a look at the allegiances since now we're at 6 moons. So this is currently our allegiances. It's starting to get a little bit more filled out, but we're still missing queens and elders. Again, I just really like the more detailed descriptions here. Okay, so cats. Cliffstar yearns to fight. That's not unexpected. Drakesnout smells like they may have rolled in some catnip recently. Ragged Song is running low on Borgleys, which I don't think we have any. Yeah, not unsurprising, but we are definitely really starting to fill out our medicine cat den there. Sparkthorn is still injured and is currently basking in the sun. Cypress Burrow tries to set a good example for younger cats. Running Cart is feeling underappreciated. Daisy Pell is looking around camp. Model Paw is injured. It looks like is in the medicine cat den and will probably continue to be in the medicine cat den for a little while. One Paw wonders how Sparkthorn is doing and is currently flea ridden, which is infectious, so we need to be careful about that somehow. Sunny Paw is still feeling damp after falling in the creek, and Fawn Kid is starting to get nervous for her warrior ceremony. We still have a little ways to go, little one. So I'm just going to go ahead and look through relationships, look through the clan. I'm considering just off the bat pairing Cliffstar and Drakes now, because beyond like Cliffstar and Sparkthorn, I think they're probably the most similar personalities, and it makes sense for them to kind of be a power couple in my brain. But we'll see. Maybe somebody will surprise me somewhere. And immediately I am surprised because Cliffstar actually has romantic feelings for a running cart. So we'll have to see if that is mutual or not. And Cliffstar actually really likes Milepaw even though he keeps getting hurt, so I think that's kind of hilarious. Trick Snout doesn't really like anybody. Ragged Song, which I do think it's okay for a medicine cat to have kids. I don't understand that rule. So if there's an obvious choice, they will be able to have that relationship. Sparkthorn unfortunately doesn't really seem to have any relationships with anybody yet except for Cypress Burrow, who she does not like. Cypress Burrow likes Cliffstar. Running Cart and Cliffstar do have mutual attraction, so that looks like that's gonna be what happens there. And their breasts are too young, but One Paw does like Model Paw. Model Paw does not necessarily return feelings, but that could be something later. Sunny Paw doesn't like anybody like that. Okay. So since we've got one obvious pairing, I don't remember what the lines mean. This could be completely incompatible, but it's what they want, so have fun. Okay. So that does bolster up their relationship with one another a little bit. So I'm just gonna see how much that went up. It went up a little bit, pretty fair margin really. There's anybody else that I think would be good pairs. I don't have a lot of adults. I really want to get Drake Snout a mate, but I don't know that he's gonna have any of those feelings. We've got one pairing, and we'll kind of reevaluate here again at the end of the year end game and see if anybody else's feelings have changed. Oh no. It's been an ambush, we gotta proceed. And everybody dies. I hate that. Okay. Well, that really hurts. Okay, just go training. Yep, just go train. Go herb gathering. Got some plantain. Asu, go hunting, please. It was too quiet. I shouldn't be surprised. Okay, so at 7 moons, we don't have a deputy. Cliffstar calls the clan to meeting, but does declare Model Paw to be a warrior. They are now called model pounds and are celebrated for their cleverness. Sparkthorn's brain is feeling much better. So I guess whatever model pounds did was enough to impress Glissar. He turned into a vengeful, good hunter. I mean, looking at these cats, I think that it's clear. Oh, this is new. So Sparkthorn is a warrior. Warriors are adult cats who feed and protect the clan. They are trained to hunt and fight. They are essential and usually make up the bulk of the members. So you can switch to medicine cat or mediator. This is the apprentice side for that. You can retire. Ooh. So if something happens, you can retire a cat early. And I'm gonna go ahead and promote her to deputy. So now the explanation here. Sparkthorn is TalonClan's deputy. Second in command, just below the leader. They advise the leader and organize daily patrols. Typically, a deputy is personally appointed by the current leader. As dictated by the Warrior Code, all deputies must train at least one apprentice before appointment. If the deputy succeeds the leader, they die or retire. So I think just Bloodthirsty Excellent Fighter is going to be the obvious choice for this clan, and since the backstory is Disgraced Deputy, I think, and her age, I think she's definitely had an apprentice at some point, so I think that just makes sense to do, but she's probably going to retire before Glissar would ever die, hopefully. Okay, so let's just go through our cats here. Since everybody died, I just want to make sure nobody's really negatively affected by grief right now. Okay. And feel free to read through this. I don't think anybody really cared. Glissar recently called a clan meeting, forgot what to say. Daydreams about slaughtering every cat they despise. Saw Cypress burn in a dream, warning them about something. Our herb stores are still doing okay. Speaking of which, let's go check out everybody in TalonClan. So, thinking about their life, is chasing rabbits in TalonClan, and is feeling sassy today. So since somebody was like excommunicated from the clan or did anything clearly against their will, I'll keep them all where they are. If they went against the clan in any way, they'd be sent to the Dark Forest instead. But for now, they're fine. And running card is dutifully standing guard outside of camp. Daisy Pelt wants to be chosen as new deputy. Well, I've got bad news for you, Daisy Pelt. Model Pounce is clearing daggers across the camp clearing. Sunnypaw is picking burrs from her pelt, and Fawn Kid is feeling happy. So as unfortunate as it was that we lost everybody, we have really picked up numbers with Sparkthorn and Fawn Kit, so it's not that different from where we started off initially. We'll just have to hope that nothing else like that happens again. Okay, so you two are going training. Because I do not want you guys to experience that same effect. We're trying to get some time. I managed to get it. I'll send these two to Border Patrol. Okay, so Sparkthorn spies a fat rabbit on the other side of Rye Clan border. Tempting opportunity, but it may not be wise to hunt on a different clan's territory. For the current rule set, we have to antagonize. Tempting opportunity, and also perfect one. Sparkthorn pounces and swiftly kills the rabbit, intentionally leaving evidence of the deed behind. This will show those Rye Clan catch how confident TalonClan is in their own power. Not unexpectedly, relationships have worsened. We're not going to survive this. So we've encountered a strange rabbit, and it manages to get away. Okay. We'll get through this a little bit quicker. Model Pounds is sprains healed, but they've gotten white cough now. Okay. So this is our current standings. I'll check on these guys relatively frequently, but it'll probably just be no more than just cycling through like that so people can see the cats that are there. But we'll check in on them at least every 6 months, and around the same time that we reevaluate cat relationships. Looks like Sunnypaw is starting to go through her teenage phase and she's acting angsty. Fawn Kit is almost ready for apprenticeship though. And Model Pounds is in the medicine cat den. Because when is he not? Okay. Let's send these two out hunting this time. We caught a prairie dog. Ooh. While searching for some specific herbs, Ragged Song is startled by weird sounds and whispers on the wind. Oh, goodness. The sounds die away and then start up again in strange, unpredictable intervals. Investigating, Ragged Song suddenly finds themselves nose to nose with a panting, bleeding queen, one desperately trying to keep their newborn litter quiet. Ragged Song brings the queen back to the clan where they can assist. Okay, so we got 3 new additions, and regrettably our relationship has improved with outsiders, so let's go take a look at them. Look, it is almost pink. So Mittenshaw is looking around the camp with wonder. She is the queen. She is charismatic and an excellent fighter. She's got a cyan collar. So she's currently recovering from birth, so nothing very surprising there. Brook Kit is looking around camp with wonder. Look at his little eyes. Wow. And Fleck Kit, who has a smoke coat, but really almost looks like a pink, white color, is also there. So we got 2 little Tons, and then Mittenshaw, who joined the clan by choice after living life as a kitty pet. Which, yeah, Mittens and the collar, I can't say that's surprising. So that was a really needed addition to the clan. The good and bad thing about always having to proceed is whenever our medicine cats do get that prompt, we'll pretty much either succeed in saving the queen, or we'll fail and nothing happened. I'm just in the rest on the border patrol. Yeah, looks like we found a dog. Luckily, nobody is hurt, and the clan is safe. I think I'm going to go ahead and leave it off there. It's been a pretty long episode otherwise. So I do hope that you all enjoyed. I appreciate your watching and any support that you show. It is greatly appreciated. I apologize again for any background noise that happened. I'll do my best to edit it out, but it's a busy day and there's probably a lot there. Please feel free to like, subscribe, share this video if you would like to. I will see you all in the next episode, where we will definitely be finishing out the first year at least. It's been a very eventful few months, unfortunately, so I didn't quite get to fulfill that goal. I will see you all in the next episode. Please have a great rest of your day and stay safe out there.